Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today I will be talking about what brand has the best volleyball gear. I have worn a bunch of different brands over the years, from Asics, Mizuno, Nike, and Adidas. I've actually never worn Under Armour, so I can't attest to Under Armour shoes or spandex, but I've heard bad things from some of my teammates who have worn Under Armour before. So yes. Also, if you want to support me, you can by subscribing to this channel and liking this video. It really helps me grow, and let's get into it. Alright, so first category, we're going to talk about sports bras. Sports bras are the most important thing to me because I want to feel secure and like nice and strapped down. I wear three main brands of sports bras when I'm playing volleyball. So first, we're going to start with Nike. Obviously, I feel like everyone wears Nike, but this kind of sports bra, I really like the more thick banded ones. I think this is like a medium support bra, and I wear a size small just for reference, but I really like these. These are really supportive. The only thing I don't like is that it like shows my nipples. I really hate that, but it doesn't have padding in it, but it's whatever because it gets the job done. So I really like this, and I feel like I also like playing beach in these because they're really supportive and there won't be any kind of movement, if you know what I'm saying. So I really like this one. So yeah, I wear a Nike one. And then for another brand of sports bra that I wear Under Armour sports bras a lot. Just like these, everyone's seen these. An Under Armour sports bra. These, my only complaint is that they are very thin, but they will like hold you in. Like they are very tight on you. So that's one thing I do like. But the only thing I don't like is just the way it looks. I just don't think it's that cute. But I have it in different colors. I think I have it in white and black or something like that. I like it better in white, but this is the only one I found that was clean. But yeah, it's okay. But the support is great. The support is comparable to the Nike sports bra. It's just the Nike sports bra looks better, more aesthetically pleasing, and it's less flimsy. Like this is quite thin if you can't tell, and this one's a lot thicker. So I just think the Nike one's better quality, but I also could be completely biased, but I like the Nike one better. But yeah, on the Under Armour one's not a bad one. It's just in second place for me. And lastly, the other kind of sports bra that I wear when I'm playing volleyball is a Gymshark sports bra. These are great. I really highly suggest these seamless sports bras. I mean they have other kinds, but these are the ones that I personally like and use. These are great for volleyball. I don't think I would wear them in a game per se, meaning I would wear these to practice, or like if I was just going to the gym or something like that and just messing around and playing volleyball. But if I was playing in a game, I wouldn't wear these just because I prefer something more sturdy like the Nike one and more secure and more tight. But these are really good for practice. I love wearing these for practice because I don't wear my good sports bras when I'm practicing because I want to save them for the game, and I don't like to have to do all that laundry. So I have like practice sports bras, and the Gymshark ones are perfect for that. And they're also really cute, obviously, and they're really breathable. And what I will say about Gymshark that puts it above these two brands is that this will wick your sweat so well. Like this collects sweat like I have not seen before. It is so good at just holding your sweat in, and of course, like your sports bra is gonna be a little damp after you're done working out if you're sweating, but this holds your sweat like crazy. So I highly suggest these sports bras, and they're also pretty affordable. So yeah, those are all my sports bras that I personally wear. So first place is Nike because it's just more sturdy, the medium support bra with the thick band, and also they're pretty stylish and they're very nice quality material. In second place, we have the Under Armour sports bras. These are kind of thin, a little flimsy, but they are very tight on your boobs, and they are really good for practice and playing. So these are like my in-between sports bras. That's why it's coming in at number 2. And then in last place, even though I love these, but they're just, I cannot play in them. So we have the Gymshark sports bra, but I'm not saying the third is the worst. Like these are my top 3, not just like 1, 2, 3 being the worst, but these are my top 3 sports bra brands. And this one, I love you, but I just cannot play in you. So yeah, that's number 3. Anyways, let's move on to socks. Socks are so important, you guys. what I cannot stress to you enough, you have to take care of your feet, okay? Because if you're doing all the jumping, all that running, your feet are going to be sore. It's going to catch up to you, trust me, because my feet are terrible. So we have, I only have experienced Nike and Adidas socks. So I have 3 different pairs of Nike socks I'm going to talk about that I wear, and then I also have an Adidas sock that I wore the past season that I did not really like. So let's start with Nike again. So these are just like the black Nike socks that everyone has, regardless if you play a sport or not. Like you can like buy these in a pack, I think, at like Walmart, not Walmart, but like Dick's Sporting Goods or like Academy or something like that. I hate these. I hate playing in these so much. Like I would wear these to class or like maybe on a walk, but I wouldn't even run in these. These are so thin and they hurt my feet so bad. So I do not recommend these for volleyball at all. They're not thick enough, and if you slide around in your shoe even a little bit, your feet will become blistered and just be in pain. So I do not like these for volleyball, and I do not suggest them for any kind of high impact sport. But if you want to wear these like the class or like a lift or something, they're fine because you're not really doing much movement in lifting. But if you want to run or sprint or agility, I do not suggest these because they make my feet hurt. Okay, so next Nike sock we have is, these are my favorites. And these are the they're like a crew sock, is that what that's called? But they're like the crew elite socks. So these are super cushioned. As you can see, it has like ribbing on the bottom, and then on the top it has that cushion. These are the best socks I have ever worn. I wore these for basketball, I wore these for volleyball, and these are absolutely my favorite. I can wear these for volleyball, even though they're a little, like they're shorter than wait, these aren't crew socks. What are they called? Ugh, I don't know. But as you can see, these black ones are obviously longer, but you can still wear your ankle braces over these socks and it won't like touch your skin, if you know what I'm saying. So I really like these. These are cushioned up here too, and these are just perfect. They're the perfect length for me. My ankle braces work with them fine, and they're not too thin, but they're also not too thick to where my shoes don't fit anymore, but they're also not too thin where I'll get blisters. So these are definitely my numero uno socks. I don't even know what these are called. I hope I can find them on the internet because I really want some more because these are awesome. And then lastly, we have like the normal, just regular schmegular elite sock that every little boy has ever, but these are okay. They're not my favorite. They're way too thick in my opinion. Like if I wore these, they like don't make my shoes fit. Like they make me go up like a half size in my shoe. So I don't really like these. I don't love them. That's all I gotta say about them. I just don't like them that much. They're okay. Like they're better than these, but they're not better than this one. So if I had to rank them again, numero uno is the little mid sock with the Nike symbol. They're all padded and stuff, padding all over, and these are super nice. In second place, we just have the regular elite sock. Completely mediocre in my opinion. Yeah, completely mediocre. And then in last place we have these. Once again, they're not bad. I just would not wear them for volleyball ever again. And then lastly, for socks, we have an Adidas sock. So these Adidas socks, they were completely okay. Like they weren't the best. They still kind of hurt my feet, but they also weren't awful. But some of my teammates had really bad problems with these socks, that they had to wear 2 pairs of socks and their feet would just end up bleeding, but that was also attributed to the shoe you're wearing. So you have to make sure you're wearing the right shoes, or else it will hurt your feet. But I was wearing the right kind of shoe, and even with my normal shoes that I like chose to wear, these were okay. They're just kind of thin, but they're not too thin to the point where they hurt like these, but they're okay. They're literally just mediocre. I prefer Nike once again. Nike's winning. Nike is winning. Okay, let's move on to knee pads. Whoop whoop. Okay, I am an idiot and I left all my volleyball stuff at my apartment at college, so I only have what I have at my house. But I can attest that I love Nike knee pads, but I also really prefer Mizuno knee pads. and I will tell you why. So this last season I wore Adidas knee pads. I don't have those on me, obviously. Those were once again mediocre at best. Sometimes they just didn't like cover my knee to where I needed them to, because like, usually you wear your knee pads like down here instead of just actually on your knee, because once you get older you'll be moving more on your shins anyway. So they were okay. They kind of ripped a lot and they were really uncomfortable in the back. They had really uncomfortable tags and they were just not breathable, and I felt like a sausage. So I just didn't like Adidas ones. Mizuno ones are my absolute favorite. I've been wearing those since I was like in my first year, 13's club. I wore Mizuno. I love them. I still love them. But when you go to college or high school, you have a sponsor usually. So my high school was sponsored by Nike, so we had to wear Nike. And then my last school I just went to, we were sponsored by Adidas, so we had to wear Adidas. So, but I really do prefer my Mizuno ones overall. But if we are going with Nike, which is the only ones I have to show you, because these are the ones that I wore in high school and I didn't bring them to college because we were sponsored by a different brand. But these are my absolute favorite. I would wear these just all the time. Like, these are just my go-to ones. They're just like plain black ones. Nike, they don't have like the super, well, I cut out my tags. I don't know about you guys. I cannot wear tags on my knee pads. It's just so uncomfortable. But these are great. They have padding all the way through, so you won't get, like, sometimes I would experience getting a floor burn where even though I was wearing knee pads, it's just it didn't have any padding where I landed. So of course, but these are pretty long. I like these and they fit really nice. They're quite breathable in the back, which is important, because you don't want like knee pads that scrunch up in the back. I hate that feeling. So these are nice and long and great. It's kind of like a sleeve. I really like these. But I do have Nike knee pads that I absolutely hate. And here they are. I don't even know if they make these anymore. I had these in high school. These suck. I hate them so much because they're so thin. Like, this padding does nothing for you, because my knees would be so banged up and bloody after I was playing, and I was like, I had knee pads on. These suck. They scrunch up in the back. They're just nasty, and they're like mesh in the back, but they just scrunch up like that on the back of your knee, and it's just disgusting. So I do not suggest these at all. And these are like a weird material. They're like a sports material. Can you hear that? It's like a sports material, and these are more cloth. I prefer cloth, like fabric knee pads, rather than whatever that is. Ugh, I feel, I hate these so much, but I have to wear them when I go to volleyball tomorrow. By the way, guys, I'm back in the gym. Woo! I'm going tomorrow. I'm so excited, but I have to wear these. I only packed one of these for some reason, and I don't know why I played myself like that, but I have to wear these. I also don't have ankle braces, but it's fine. Moving on to spandex. Okay, so I have worn A6 spandex, Nike and Mizuno and Adidas. I don't have my Adidas ones on me, and I don't have my Mizuno ones on me. I hate Mizuno ones. I cannot lie to you. Well, okay, it depends on the style. So my Mizuno ones that I hate, they're like really short and don't cover anything. They're really flimsy and thin, so I can't even wear them when I'm playing because my butt is literally halfway out. So can't wear those. But I also have another pair of Mizuno ones that I absolutely love, but they really just mimic my Nike ones, so they're okay. I don't wear them very often, once again, because I did not go to a school that was sponsored by Mizuno, so you have to wear the brand that has sponsored you. So the ones I have to show you that I actually like are Nike, of course. Oh, actually, Adidas ones are, they were okay. Like, okay, so honestly, sometimes you don't wear underwear when you wear spandex. Either you do or you don't. It doesn't really matter. So with the Adidas ones, you absolutely had to wear underwear because there was a seam like right up the vagina area, and it was awful. Like, it was so bad, and like camel toe was real. So we were like, ooh, girl. So I didn't really like those. They were breathable. They made your butt look great, but other than that, they were just not my favorite. But these are my Nike ones that I feel okay about, and I feel like people are gonna be like, what, you don't like Nike Pros? I do not like Nike Pros. I don't really like them that much. They're too thin for me. I feel like they're see-through, and they're like actually are see-through. Like, I can see you through those. I can see my whole camera, everything. So I just think they're flimsy, to be honest. No, I don't understand why people wear them. Like, people love Nike Pros. Like, I don't really like them that much. I think they're completely mediocre. I don't like how there's a seam right up my vagina. I don't like that. And I feel like I'm just exposed when I'm wearing these, so I don't really like Nike Pros that much. That's an unpopular opinion, but I just don't really like playing in Nike Pros. I have never played in Nike Pros ever because I just don't like them. But on the flippity flip side, these babies are the best Nike spandex that have ever graced the earth. These are amazing. Oh, and for reference, I wear a size extra small or small in spandex, but I really want to know what these are called. I don't really know, because, you know, all this gear is given to me, so I really don't know the names of it. But these are the best spandex on planet Earth. I wear these all the time. I wear these when I'm not playing volleyball, when I'm like wearing a dress, I need something to wear under it. I wear these. I wear these at volleyball. I wear these under my basketball shorts. Like, I wear these all the time. I sleep in these. Like, these are just amazing. And the difference between these and the Nike Pros is that these are obviously much thicker. These are not see-through. They're much better quality. The band is not so restricting. It's a lot. Sorry, my camera cut off. These are a lot thicker, obviously, as you can tell, the band. And look at this. The seam doesn't go all the way through your vagina, so it doesn't make you have like a camel toe, and it doesn't, like, you cannot wear underwear with these, and it's a great time. So yes. Moving on to jerseys. I've worn an Asics jersey, a Nike jersey, a Mizuno jersey, and an Adidas jersey. Adidas jerseys are, they feel kind of weird. They're structured kind of weird. The collar shoulder area is very uncomfortable to me. Asics were just trash, but that was like middle school. I don't like Asics at all, except for their running shoes. They have good running shoes, but other than that, I'm not feeling it. Mizuno. I like Mizuno jerseys, and I like Nike jerseys. I don't have my Nike jerseys because I don't keep my jerseys. I did keep my club jerseys, which were Mizuno, so I'll show y'all that. I was number 20. I'm always number 20 usually. So these are the Mizuno ones. These are awesome. They fit just like a t-shirt would, but they're obviously like a jersey material, and these are really nice. And I played for Birmingham Volleyball Club, obviously, but yeah. These are, Mizuno jerseys are pretty undefeated, but I will say Nike is the best. If y'all know anything about Florida volleyball, their jerseys, that's the jersey I wore, or the style I wore when I wore a Nike jersey, and those are the best things. And last but not least, we have shoes. I have worn, once again, Adidas shoes, Mizuno, Asics, and Nike. I've never worn Under Armour, but my roommate this past year wore Under Armour at her old school. They were sponsored by them. She hated them. She like lost toenails. So Under Armour, I don't think has good volleyball shoes. So first, my experience with Adidas shoes, the shoes that we had at Southern Miss, I did not like them. They weren't very comfortable, but I have seen some other Adidas shoes that are quite cool looking, like the Crazy Boost ones. So they're pretty dope, I will say. So Adidas, I don't really know. I didn't really get a fair chance to like survey them and see if they really had good stuff, but just from my experience, they were okay. Asics shoes were just terrible. They really just fell apart for me. I didn't really like them. But that's just my experience. They just kind of fell apart. But now we're gonna talk about Mizuno shoes. So these Mizuno shoes were the shoes that I wore all throughout club. Like, these held up for years, and I really like these. I really don't like another style of these Mizuno shoes that are more cut in the middle and they have like a higher arch, like the classic Mizuno shoe. I hate those with my heart. But these are the Wave Rally 5s from Mizuno, and these are my babies. I really like these. They're just mediocre. They're really nice. They have great padding in there. You can also get insoles. I have insoles just because my trainer recommended them for me. But yes, these are really nice. They're the only thing is they're pretty low top, as you can see. So like my ankle would be exposed, and I did roll my ankle a lot. But I'm also a hitter, so that just comes with the territory. But you have to wear ankle braces with these. I would highly suggest. I mean, I would highly suggest wearing ankle braces all the time, but especially with these low top shoes. And then on the bottom, as you can see, they're just really nice court shoes. Now my only beef with these is that over time your grip will wear down on these shoes. So I was sliding around a lot. I couldn't get my grip right, so I had to like wipe them down a lot or spray them with something to make them more sticky, and that was just my main complaint with those. But I wore these for years, so these are actually really good, solid shoe. Once again, I'll try to find the links for all this stuff if I can, but some of this stuff might be sold out, or they might not sell it anymore because some of this stuff is old. So lastly, we have my absolute babies. These are my favorite court shoes I have ever worn. These are the LeBron 15 low, I believe. I think these are low. Yeah, LeBron 15 lows. These are by Nike. These are the best shoes I have ever worn for basketball, for volleyball, I love these. Like, these are, if I could marry a shoe, it would be this one. First of all, just look at them. These are gorgeous, gorgeous shoes. And as you can see, if I get it a little closer, that's like a fly knit material, so this is really flexible, and I love that because for volleyball I feel like you don't want a really heavy shoe. You want something that's breathable but still structured enough to keep you in place. So I really like these. I really like how the back is really firm and you can still squeeze it some, but you're not going to go anywhere. And also these laces are really nice. See, they kind of blend in with the shoe, but it's really seamless, and then the tongue of the shoe is really nice, and it has like the LeBron James logo on it with like the crown, and then it has his signature on the back, and then it has like the Air Max kind of like sole. So these are so dope. I love these so much. They were kind of expensive. They were like maybe like 150, 160, but these are so worth it. I love these so much, and they treat my feet so nicely. I don't have, well, wearing these I don't get blisters, I don't get sores, my toenails don't fall off, I don't get bloody toes after practice. So yeah, these are really, really great, awesome shoes. Highly suggest. Alright guys, that's it for this video. I really hope you liked it. Once again, if you want to support me, you can by liking this video, subscribing to this channel. I also have a second channel where I just vlog. It's more personal, just me vlogging. It's called Jacoby, and it's on the sidebar of my channel. It's also in the description, so you can go subscribe to that channel. I also have a podcast called Secondhand Embarrassment, where I just talk about my life as a student athlete, as a content creator, and just current events and stuff like that. So if you want to go check that out, you can. I also have merch for that. It's also in the description. Everything's in the description. Everything that you need to know is in the description, so read it. But yeah, that's it guys. Once again, leave me a comment if you have any questions, concerns, any questions about volleyball. I will also feature your comments in the Ask Jacoby segment that I do every week, where I just answer questions and comments so everyone can learn from each other basically. So if you want to be featured in that, just leave a comment and be like, Ask Jacoby, and then ask your question, and then you'll be put in the video. And also if you leave a comment for the show, for the segment, I will give you a shout out at random. So yeah, that's it guys. See you next time. Peace out.